Cancer, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-September 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's good for the Cancerian collective. I hope you're all doing well, my friends. But let's shuffle it up one time, my gods. Talk to me. What do we got for our Cancerian friends here? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card really quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which I always find interesting. But let's get it going here. What's up with Cancer, please? The Cancerians. Quick. Okay, so we do have the Queen of Swords type of energy showing up here. Now that could be very positive, it could be very auspicious, but it could also be a little bit of a warning to start us off. Now before we start peeling that card back, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the September subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye so you could decalcify its pineal gland, I'd greatly appreciate it. But let's get into the reading here. Enough of all that. No more plugs, I promise. If you look at this imagery, yes, this is an oracle card. It's not the usual tarot deck of 78 cards, but this woman always gives me the vibe of the Queen of Swords. Could be an older feminine character showing a place of prominence, very stern, very honest, very shrewd in her ways. So when I see this card, I do possibly think of somebody who is just being straightforward and honest about something, logical, strategic. This is a good energy. But it can also be somebody that's a little bit cold and harsh in their ways. So whether it is serious situations going on or somebody who's being a little bit cold, a little bit heartless, this is an energy you might have to look out for. But like I said, there's very much positive types of attributes that could be held here. For some of you, it might just be a link to an air sign. But let's get into tarot. I always say that's just a little footnote. It doesn't make or break the reading. It'll be interesting if that Queen of Swords pops up in the spread though, right? Let's shuffle it up. I'll get you 3 cards in the upright, then we'll get the intuitive, juicy stuff. We'll clarify. What's going on, my gods? Talk to me about Cancer. So, last week's reading, it was pretty positive. It was titled Exciting News Incoming, so hopefully you did get some good news, right? And I would say for the past few weeks, the Cancer readings have been leaning towards positive. So we're going to hope to keep that going. Even if life's been a little bit rough, there could be silver linings for you. But we're going to get you 3 cards here now. And as I always say, just take this how it hits for you. You know, energy is always fluid. This could just be the energy of people around you showing up as well. So you just take it how it hits for you, my friends. Let's get it going. Let's get these first 3 out quick. All right. I mean, we're starting good again, Cancer. We got the 10 of Cups in position number 1. All right, that's a good way to start. Let's keep going. I don't want to jump the shark just yet, but that's one of the best cards in the whole entire deck. All right, we got the Moon. Interesting. That is a card that could represent Pisces, sometimes even you. So I always find it interesting when we get the Moon card in a Cancer reading, but it could be some sort of mystery. Okay. We have the 3 of Swords on the back end, so we're going to be having a little bit of a mixed bag here, Cancer, because on one side of the Moon, we have complete, total happiness. On the other side, we have some rough feelings. So your emotions, your feelings could be very layered in this time. There could be a lot of nuance going on. So we're going to go through, I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get the juicy, intuitive stuff, because on the sides of this Moon, there's different dynamics. But position number 1, we have the 10 of Cups. Like I was saying, this is one of the most positive cards in the whole entire tarot deck. It is wish come true type of energy. It's a happy completion type of energy. It can speak of the home. It could speak of the family. Emotional fulfillment, something that makes you really happy. So this could be the energy of wins and victories that we've been seeing for you in recent weeks. But it could just represent emotional fulfillment in general, or your emotional state, especially since you're a water sign. Now, one thing I'm feeling here, since the ends of the spread are complete opposites, there might be certain situations or issues going on that could either end in a very positive way or it can end in a not so favorable way. But in the center, we have the Moon card. Now, like I said, in tarot, even though the Moon is your ruling luminary, this is the card that represents Pisces. So you might be connected to a Pisces here or someone with Piscean placements and traits, or it could even represent you because of the Moon as your ruling luminary. Other themes we could think of with this card. It is my biggest card of mystery. It's my biggest card of the unknown, the unexpected. So it's going to be extra interesting to clarify this Moon card. It could also speak about one's intuition, one's psychic gifts, feeling something deep within their soul. So it does have that etheric tie. We're really going to want to see what this is. I feel like the moon card is going to be super important here. I mean, simply, it could just be something coming towards you if we keep it very simple. But on the back end, we have the Three of Swords. Now, if you've been watching tarot for any amount of time, even if you're a beginner, the Three of Swords is one of the most iconic tarot cards there are. It does have that badass imagery of the three swords cutting through the heart. Everyone, even people that don't know a damn thing about tarot, have probably seen this image. Now, what does it represent? It could work on a scale from something very minor to something very major. We think of pain, we think of heartbreak, loneliness, stress, anxiety, all those yucky types of feelings, those challenges that we might have to work through. Okay, so that's why I say it's the complete opposite of what we have here in the front end, because this could be heartbreak. I don't want to speculate anymore because there could be a lot of different things going on here. Just like I said, buckle up for the reading and just take it how it hits for you. We're going to dive deeper on all of it now. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for the Cancerians, please. My guides, talk to me. What's going on for my friends? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I'm just going to tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot. Because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Ten of Cups. And as always, if you read tarot yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Cancer, you can drop it down below. I don't mind. So let's go in on this Ten of Cups. Why is it here? For my Cancer people. All right. That was very odd. Like 3 cards flipped in my hand but didn't come out. All right, I do feel like this first alignment is a little nudge from Spirit to encourage you to keep going, keep moving. We have the Strength card in the upright underneath this Ten of Cups, and that does speak about perseverance, strength within, right? That's not physical brawn, it's not physical strength. This is someone with a lot of character, a lot of inner depth. Strong emotional ties here in the front end, so just know like your emotions might be tested in various different ways. When I see the Strength card, I do think of tests. So hopefully it's not linked to any family things or family situations. However, I do feel mainly this is a little shot in the arm or a little encouragement from Spirit to tell you like, hey, keep moving, keep going. If times are good, if times are neutral, if times are bad, it don't matter. Keep progressing forward. Yes, stay in the present moment, but don't live in the past. Don't live too far in the future. Keep chasing your happiness. Keep that goal fresh in your mind. Stay optimistic, okay? Because for some of you, this could even be your patience and your strength being rewarded. Okay, so that would be really nice if that happens for some of you in this time, because this could represent some sort of reward or win here, which I've been seeing for you in recent weeks. Like the energy hasn't been like rough or too rough around the Cancerian collective. We're going to keep moving. Okay, interesting way to start this off, but yeah, we're going to see what's up with that Moon card, because I do feel like we're going to get more info out of that, and then the Three of Swords. So why is that Moon card here for you? I do feel like this front is just a little bit of encouragement, and hopefully some of you are going to get rewards for your strength. So why is this? Thank you. Okay. All right. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you might be having issues with a maternal figure, an older feminine figure. This could even represent an earth sign. Doesn't matter male or female. But when I see this Queen in reverse, it does talk about some possible upheaval. So I would expect some unexpected issues or unexpected situations to pop up in this time. And that's why I was catching it in the front, that like Spirit might be prepping you, like saying like, hey, just keep moving, keep going, because there could be unexpected or unforeseen issues and situations here. That's the main vibe I'm catching. Because yes, she is also a card of blessings, but the Queen of Pentacles is very much similar to the Empress when it comes to the blessings, but in reverse, she is all about upheaval, okay? Like shaky ground. So I would expect some possible unforeseen circumstances or issues. I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to go too in-depth on it. It is what it is. We're going to keep moving over to that Three of Swords. I would expect the unexpected in this time. And yes, life is all about the ups and downs, the unexpected, but it's how we respond, right? We can't always control what happens to us or when things happen to us, but what we can control is our response to it. That's a very wise lesson I was taught many years ago. So let's go in on that Three of Swords. Then we'll do a quick recap here. Quick. Okay. Yeah, this could be some sort of pain that has been or will linger for a little bit. Okay, maybe something within yourself. We do have more of this earth sign energy here. Okay, we do have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting that we have all this earth sign energy showing up in reverse. So if you are having issues or troubles with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, it's showing up here big. Now, he is the slowest moving of the knights. In reverse, it is sped up a little bit, but that's an energy that hangs a little bit. So if not you, this is somebody like working through some pain at a very slow rate. It is being worked through, it is being processed, but it might linger a little bit, okay? Whether this is something that happened years ago or in childhood, or something that pops up due to these unforeseen issues and circumstances, it might linger on a little bit. It might take some time to process, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. We're all only human, okay? But if you're having issues with somebody who's going through depression, anxiety, and stuff like that, just know that they're working on it. It just might take some time for them to come to grips with whatever's happening, all right? Because there's a lot of cancers going out or going through various different things. This is somebody dealing with a wound in a long period of time, okay? Nothing wrong with it. So let's put this back down. I'll give you a quick little recap before we get into the shadow card. Interesting reading. Not completely treacherous. We do have a couple of little warnings here, but if you kindly look in the box, my friends, in position number 1, we have the 10 of Cups with the Strength card, that little shot in the arm from Spirit that I was speaking about. Now, some of you can be receiving a reward for your strength, your perseverance, absolutely. But I was also saying that like this could just be encouragement from Spirit for you to keep going, keep moving. Don't live too much in the past. Don't live too much in the future. Be present-minded. Stay optimistic if possible. See the silver linings. In the center, we have the Moon card with the Queen of Pentacles showing up in reverse. To me, this did feel like some upheaval. So possible issues with earth signs, of course, but there could be unforeseen or unexpected issues or circumstances or situations, okay? I would expect the unexpected in this time, whether it just popped up or whether it will. But on the back end, we have the Three of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles showing up in reverse. To me, when I see this, it is a pain, it is a hurt that is lingering, whether it's something that you've been going through, whether it's someone close to you, processing it very slowly over a long period of time. Everyone heals at their own rate. All right, but whatever this pain is, it just might take a little time to work through, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. So please take a screenshot. I'm going to get you one shadow card here real quick. We're going to see what's in the shadows for the Cancers here, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got for my friends? And yes, we're using the Shadowland Tarot. I love to cap off every reading with one of these cards just to see what we got. So what's in the shadows, please? Thank you. Super quick. Okay, we do have the Two of Wands, and the shadow side of this card is the unexpected, right? Now, twos can speak about decisions, choices. A lot of you could feel like you're at a crossroads in life, like it's make or break time, have to make a stern, solid decision. But when I see, this is a big card of strategy to me. So when I see it in the shadows, it does speak about things that are unplanned for, things that are unseen. So Spirit might be asking you to really take a look with how you deal with circumstances that you haven't fully planned for or you didn't see coming. Okay, like really shine a light on that, because it did show up several times in the reading, and it does link together. So Cancer, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give the details of the September subscriber surprise. For the September subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, wonderful Vice Versa Tarot. This is the deck that I'm using in all the readings for September. So if you'd like to get your name in, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite use for tarot? You'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month going into October, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you. And I'll see you next time.